Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing great. After a long time, today I am going to record a video on the topic Sociology for Law. Due to many professional reasons, I could not make videos for a long time as I have joined Symbiosis Law School Hyderabad, Symbiosis International Deemed University, Hyderabad campus. So today's topic of discussion will be Sociology for Law. So it's a basic discussion and discourse. Why law student needs sociology? What is the relevance of sociology for law students or the people who are involved in the legal studies? So let's start with a question, basic question. Is it possible to understand law in isolation? Here, from sociological views or sociological worldview, I would try to explain law needs context. Law cannot be understood, law cannot be interpreted, law cannot be applied without the context. How can we understand, how can we see the context? Social structural, social system, social institutional, cultural and economic, political. Context needs to be followed. Context needs to be used to understand law. Sociology provides an overview of understanding society, understanding comprehensive whole, understanding a entirety of the situations, conditions, circumstances and various complex phenomena. So when it comes to the law, law is not simply some collection of acts, articles and rules and regulations. Law is the representation of society. Law is the representation of a particular time. Law is the representation of a particular situation. Situation, context may vary from society to society, and the global society is today diverse. When we say global society, so it unifies the common societal structural laws, structural underlying pattern, but the diversity which makes this society, this global society, diverse. But society is interconnected network of societal relationship. So all the institutions, all the parts of the society, all the structure of the society, all the institutions of the society are interconnected. So law has to be understood in the context. Second point is we need to understand the evolution of law. How law evolves in a particular society. We cannot simply understand law from an isolated context and situation. We cannot just simply read the law from a book or from a current situation. Every law has its own background, has its own structural, social, economic, political, cultural context. So how law evolves in a particular society? We have to go sociological underpinnings here. How a law evolves in the society? Law is not just a ready-made notion. Law is originated in the social values. Social value leads to the social custom. Social custom then leads to the social norms, and social norms ultimately leads to the law. But all social norms are not becoming law. But all social laws, all laws are rooted in the social norms in a particular society. So here, if we try to understand a specific law, then we have to go we have to go deep into the evolution process of this particular law. Simply in this current situation or current society or current trend cannot provide the contextual understanding of the law. So in any society of the world, we can explore, we can understand the law through the process of the evolution of law. So point here is that we need to understand law through the process of the evolution of the law. So in the process of the evolution of law, we need to understand the society and its various dimensions like culture, the cultural context, the historical, societal, economic, political economic, and many more. Third point is that sociology here provides theoretical and conceptual foundation or basis for a law. It gives the theoretical background, theoretical understanding of the existing situation, phenomena, realities, and then it connects with the legal framework, legal studies. For example, to understand the gender discrimination in any society, we need to understand what is the notion of gender, what is the concept of gender, what is gender inequality, what is gender exclusion, what is gender stereotype, what is the view of feminist, what is the view of phenomenologist, what is the view of functional sociologist. So sociology provides theoretical and conceptual background or basis or foundation for the law. Fourth important point is sociology ensures discourse of law or discourse over different issues, phenomena, realities, and conditions of the society. Law cannot be just presented in dictating argumentation. There has to be a discourse, there has to be analysis. So we as a participant in the discourse must be able to accept what fellow participants are trying to express, what fellow participants are trying to say or trying to articulate, and the capacity of analysis is important. So discursive formulation is key point of understanding law. Simply articulating or simply dictating the arguments just to prove a point is not making us understand law. Rather, we need to express or we need to participate in the discourse of any situations, these realities and phenomena, to connect it with the law. So sociology gives a platform of discourse for the law or for legal discourses or legal issues and studies. So these are the all important points which makes us understand that sociology is very important, relevant, and significant for law, students of law, scholars of the law, and all the legal experts and all everyone. So today's video is for this basic understanding, and I will keep making videos on this issue particularly, and there will be a specific issue connecting law and the sociological topics, and there will be series of video here. So this much is the present video. Thank you very much.